beautiful people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian girl pleasure bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. Nana Akomea has replied Patrick Dankwa over what he said about Dr. Bawumia. According to Nana Akomea, he said Dr. Bawumia has not shifted blames and nobody should actually call him out for anything. Former deputy chairman of the Dr. Bawumia's campaign team, Nana Akomea, has taken a whip to a former government spokesperson, Dr. Patrick Dankwa, over his criticisms of the former president of Ghana. Dr. Patrick Dankwa, former government spokesperson on governance and security under the Akufo-Addo administration, in an open letter condemned Dr. Bawumia for what he said is his attempt to associate himself from policies by the previous government, such as the e-levy and the domestic debt exchange program (DDEP), among others, that led the New Patriotic Party's defeat in the 2024 election. Dr. Patrick Dankwa, who is now in the camp of former president aspirants, Honorable Kennedy Japan, reminded Dr. Bawumia, saying that Dr. Bawumia claimed that he opposed the e-levy, a highly controversial tax policy, is inconsistent with his silence during its introduction and passage, despite public outcry and its insignificant impact on Ghana. He also added that as vice president, he had a platform to voice his dissent or influence policies, but he chose not to, only to later blame opposition, whether it's suited on political ambitions. Now, he is actually blaming Dr. Bawumia for not insisting on not implementing the e-levy when the President President Dankwa Nana Akufo-Addo actually implemented those e-levy. And Patrick is actually an NPP person also, just that he has actually moved to the camp of the former and Honorable Kennedy Japan, who was actually one of the NPP presidential primary candidates. In as much as Dr. Bawumia won the primary candidate, he still remains a relevant member of the NPP. Bawumia's failure to publicly address or mitigate the DDEC's impact, while now implying he was not fully responsible, risks the opportunism and undermines the administration's collective accountability. They are actually attributing the failure 2024 election NPP failure to Dr. Bawumia, just because he said he was not really involved in implementing and initiating of the e-levy. Responding to these ballistic attacks on the former whip, Nana Akomea, in a statement cited by Ghana Web, was utterly amazed that the former government spokesperson could post such things against Dr. Bawumia. He therefore urged to clarify issues while deflecting Patrick Dankwa's argument. He explained that nowhere during Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's ongoing thank you tour has he shifted blame for the NPP's 2024 election defeat. My surprise is born by the fact that Dr. Bawumia did not such thing in his interactions with party folks in the ongoing thank you tour. He replied, adding that Dr. Bawumia's comments during the tour were premised on the Mike Okuta's report, which looked into the case of the party's defeat. He also noted that prior to the report, the committee's report, there was no notion that the party lost the elections due to Dr. Bawumia's religious affiliation, but the report has dismissed such arguments. Now, it is not that he actually lost because of he was, what do they call him, a Muslim. Now, they've actually changed it that he actually lost the election just because he tried disassociating himself from the e-levy. There have been speculations that The loss was attributed to Dr. Bawumia's Muslim religion not finding favor with Christian voters. The reasons given by party supporters for staying away from 2024 poll, as reported by the MI committee, did not include the Muslim factor in any considerable degree. Indeed, the reason given by supporters for staying away include governance issues such as the economic situation, perceived arrogance on the part of the government appointees, the electoral levy, e-levy, the high cost of living, and the domestic debt exchange program, non-reshuffle of committees, the national cathedral increment in the fuel prices due to the election inadequate in NPP's electoral processes, etc. He actually wrote. He wondered how any of these comments by Bawumia could be interpreted to mean he is shifting blame from himself. Dr. Bawumia, after acknowledging these difficulties, as reported by the same party people to the mass community, proceed to apologize to party people for these given shortcomings. Indeed, the same theme of acknowledgement of the wrongs as reported to the address on the Minds Committee. An apology was repeated by the party's General Secretary, Justice Kudwa, and Kennedy Adipon in their address to the party supporters. Dr. Bawumia said, "These are what you party people have said about us. We acknowledge them and we apologize for them." He does that. How does that amount to shifting blames? And to whom did he shift the blames to? He inquired. Paragraph Butcher Dankwa to Dr. Bawumia. According to how he said, Dr. Bawumia has actually shifted blame. I read the surprise Paragraph Butcher Dankwa's open letter, proposing that admonish that Dr. Bawumia did not shift blames for NPP lost in the 2024 election. My surprise is born by the fact that Dr. Akomea did not do such thing in his interaction with party folks in the ongoing thank you tour. Dr. Akomea at the meeting in Takoradi Saturday 26th April spoke to the Professor Mike Committee's report. He mentioned that in the report as presented to the NPP's National Council and elaborated on by the NPP's General Secretary Justin Frimpong-Kodua, did not find the religious factor as a key reason for the NPP loss. There had been speculation that the loss was attributed to the Dr. Bawumia's Muslim religion, not found in favor in Christian voters, reason given by party supporters to stay away from 2024 polls, as recorded by Man's committee, did not include the Muslim factor in any considerable degree. Indeed, the reason given by supporters for staying away include governance issues such as the economic situation, perceived arrogance on the part of government appointees, the electric levy, the high cost of living, domestic e-levy programs, non-reshuffles of appointees, the national cathedral, increment in fuel prices days to the election, inadequate in the NPP's electoral process, etc. Dr. Bawumia, after acknowledging these difficulties, as reported by the same party people to the MICE community, proceeded to apologize to the party people for these given shortcomings. Indeed, the same team of acknowledgement of the wrongs as reported to the MICE committee and apologized was repeated by the party's General Secretary Justin Frimpong-Kodua and Kennedy to their address to the party supporters. Dr. Bawumia said that these are what you people should have said about us. We acknowledge them and apologize for them. How does that actually shift amount of shifting blames, and to whom did he actually shift blames? Indeed, the acknowledgement and apology have been met with loud applause from the party people. Same as with Justin Kudwa, General Secretary, and Kennedy made the same acknowledgement and apologies. Let's continue to mend our ties with our party people with truth and sincerity. Coming from Nana Akomea on the tour bus. Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on the notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.